Ladies and gentlemen, the diamonds are once again on display. I just love saying that. The XWA continues its northern excursion here in Montreal, Quebec for this episode of XWA GIRLFIGHT. And it looks like we're beginning tonight's festivities with a dark and mysterious presence. Let me tell you, I've had a heaping helping of dark and mysterious over the last few months. A story for another time, I suppose. But entering the arena, this, ladies and gentlemen, if you are not familiar, is the business liaison of the CEO of the XWA, Callisto Dark. And there is a long-standing history between these two ladies. Again, a story that I just don't have the time to explain to you right now, folks. All I can tell you right now is that she is here to make an official announcement to the XWA universe. Boy, does she know how to make an entrance or what? Well, I can tell you this much. The company that she keeps are purveyors of the provocative, so to speak. I'll leave it at that.
It's been a long time since I've been in the spotlight. They don't call me Callisto Dark for nothing, you know. Well, in case you missed it on takedown, the board of directors appointed everyone's favorite choir boy, David Fleece, as GM of that brand. So, what about this brand, you ask? The answer should be obvious to you by now. But if I have to make it official, so be it. That very same board have decided that I, being Carmelo's closest associate, should serve as general manager of GIRLFIGHT in her eyes. Get well soon, by the way, now. I know she's going through some serious issues, but that's all I can say publicly. As the saying goes, though, the show must go on. And there's a little business upcoming in the form of XWA Insurrection, the next pay-per-view. I'm officially naming the Diamond Division main event here tonight. The Diamond Championship will be contested between the reigning champion, Isis Diamante, and this woman, who I'm inviting to the ring, who scored a non-title victory against her a few weeks ago. Please welcome the #1 contender, Lenox, Leroux.
And out comes Leroux, who has certainly been riding the proverbial wave of momentum the past several months in competition. Now she gets a huge opportunity coming up at Insurrection.
Wow, I'm at a loss for words right now. Thank you, Callisto. This is a big opportunity. I mean, the biggest opportunity. I've never wrestled for a title before. There are so many other amazing ladies on this roster. For me to get this shot, just thank you.
Dear, your exuberance is almost unbearable. I mean that. Please get a hold of yourself. Like I said, you've earned it. You've already tasted victory against the Queen people. And now all you have to do is repeat that performance and you will be at the top of the proverbial mountain. Oh, hell no!
And out to the stage comes the Diamond Champion.
You could have picked anybody else to face me for this title, but you choose her? She ain't championship material. She's a nobody who got lucky as Haley Jonas couldn't mind her damn business. And look where she's at now. Where is she? Who knows and who cares? That's the same thing people are gonna say about you after I beat your ass.
You know something? This match isn't an opportunity, Isis. It's a responsibility. I've gotta beat you, because every second you hold that title, the prestige of it dies. When I think of the greats who have made that belt what it is, Haley, Ashley Diamond, Heather Fireheart, Jamie Fury, those are Hall of Fame caliber women, not some bush league loving hip-hop rip-off like you. I don't know how I even rode with you so long, girl. You are a miserable person, and you don't deserve to be king.
You think I care about who earns and who deserves what? Mama, I'm from the hood. If you want something bad enough, you take it. And that's what I did with this belt right here. This is the finest jewelry a girl can have. You think I'm gonna let anybody take it from me? You must be smoking that new kind of crack. You know what? I want your little man Lenny to be at Insurrection. I want him to be in the front row, watching so he can see you fail. Then the next day, he's gonna have to go to school and deal with all his classmates telling him his mama ain't shit.
Don't you ever mention his name again, you disgusting bitch. I will.
Ladies, such tension. There's only one proper way to alleviate this. The Theodore Long GM playbook states, if there's ever aggression in an opening segment of a wrestling show, you must always make the main event a tag team match. I think that's what I'm going to do here tonight. Isis, you and your bestie, Tiffany Queensberry, will be in action against Lenox and... oh, what's this? I've just received word that the Queen of the Sovereign Nation of Saudia is on her way to the arena. I'm sure the Duchess will be thrilled to face her next challenger for the Purity Women's title. She will be your partner tonight, Lenox. Think of this as a tune-up match. Now, do try to save something of each other for Insurrection work, if you please. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the hostilities. I know I will.
A huge tag team match made tonight as the main event. Champions versus challengers. Our opening contest on XWA GIRLFIGHT is about to get underway, and we will kick things off with tag team action.
Our opening contest tonight is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from parts unknown, the team of Sid Callahan and Tamara, the Empresses of Paim.
The inaugural XWA Women's Tag Team Champions, and always a threat in the Diamond Division, two of the most dangerous and purely sadistic females in all of professional wrestling. This matchup is certainly going to be interesting because their opponents are very much on the opposite end of the spectrum.
And their opponents, introducing first, from Providence, Rhode Island, this is Amber Gianni.
She calls herself the prize of professional wrestling, and in all truth, she's done just about everything there is to do in this business. Award-winning manager, former multiple-time XWA Pearl champion. About the only thing she has not done yet in her illustrious career is win a world title. It would only be a matter of time, most likely, before she gets that opportunity. But for right now, the student is about to team up with the teacher, because her tag team partner tonight is her mentor and also one of the greats in women's wrestling history. And the XWA Universe waiting with bated breath and anticipation for the arrival of the Golden Goddess.
And her tag team partner, from Washington, D.C., this is the Golden Goddess, Sarah Warfield.
Warfield's first professional match took place over 20 years ago in Japan against the Tokyo Tsunami Tadako Togo. And since then, she has carved out a legend in this business. Her reputation more than precedes her. And in fact, I would go as far as to say as here and now, she's probably in the best physical shape of her life, as well as having all of that experience that she has imparted on several other superstars, including Amber Gianni, who opens this contest with the massive Tamara. And Gianni taking a couple of shots here, but oh boy, Tamara showing who has the power advantage right from the start. Just deflecting Gianni, and oh my goodness, stepping right over her. Tamara now with a gut-wrench suplex on Amber Gianni. The larger half of the Empresses of Paim asserting herself here and just absolutely ragdolling her opponent. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no style to speak of when we talk about Tamara. There is not a refined bone in this woman's body. No technique, just pure power and aggression. A dangerous combination. Tamara, again, asserting herself. Series of right hands, but wait a second, have a look at this. Amber Gianni fighting out of the corner. Delivers a Russian leg sweep. And now Gianni with the big girl grounded will try to even the odds here. Looks as if she's focusing on the arm, and that is a very smart strategy. Gianni now applying a modified Fujiwara armbar on her opponent Tamara here, trying to neutralize some of that power. We'll see how long she can keep her down. Well, not very long at all, it would seem. And look at this. Tamara bouncing right back up and sends Gianni back to Pound Town. Now she makes the tag, and in comes Sin Callahan, who continues the assault. former XWA Diamond Champion, who has undergone some serious influence since joining the ranks of the Empresses of Paim. Going for a cover here. And Warfield breaking up the pinfall there. Meanwhile, Callahan continuing to inflict punishment to Gianni, who is in desperate need of a tag. And look at this. Gianni kicks back up. Drop kick. Second drop kick. Irish whip and a splash off of the ropes. And that is definitely the second win that she needed. Gianni has been receiving a prodigious beating throughout the early portions of this match. And it looks like she just might be fighting her way back into it. The booty crate connects, but only gets a 2 count. I still question whether or not that move can be considered a punishment. But nonetheless, Gianni is all fired up right now. Stiff elbow. And a sunset split by the prize of professional wrestling. Goes for the cover. And Tamara breaks up the pinfall this time. Oh, have a look at Gianni. Deciding to take out some frustrations on Tamara before going for the tag. And after a beautiful combination right there, in comes the Golden Goddess. And what a way to introduce yourself into a match. Deadlift Gorilla Press. Follows up with a powerbomb. And I don't think there's any doubt who has the power advantage here. But oh, look at Callahan. She pulled the hair. Callahan pulled the hair. Dirty tactics, but just enough to stop Sarah Warfield in her tracks. And now Callahan delivers the Cardinal Sin. Hooking the leg. This would be a big victory here, but no. Warfield kicks out at 2. Callahan delivers the original Sins of follow-up, and oh! Cheap shot to Gianni, knocks her off the apron. And Sin Callahan sets up and delivers a second original Sin. Hooking the leg. But no! Sarah Warfield kicked out of 2 consecutive original Sins. That vicious punt kick. Oh! And she takes an Urakan. The spinning back fist from Tamara, who just got tagged back into this contest. And now it's the Golden Goddess who has been taking a beating. The Empresses of Pain living up to their namesake. But Warfield with a shot to the shoulder right there. And have a look at the power of Sarah Warfield. 3 reps of the bench press. And Tamara is not a small woman by any stretch of the imagination. But look at this again. Again, Sarah Warfield with a deadlift gorilla press, and down goes Tamara. And Sarah Warfield is not done yet. The Golden Goddess hangs Sin Callahan to dry. Vertical suplex. Tags in Gianni. And a big boot double team right there. My goodness, the power of Sarah Warfield is absolutely incredible. She is without question one of the strongest women in professional wrestling, and you saw it right there. Meanwhile, Gianni trying to gain the upper hand on Tamara. She goes springboard off the top rope and delivers a plancha outside of the ring. Gianni with a springboard back into the ring with a drop kick. And now Gianni, with the momentum in her favor, going for another high-risk maneuver, but Tamara sidesteps, delivers another spinning back fist. And now Tamara with the reverse choke slam. Gianni goes face.
My children, come back to me. Our true battle is about to begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what to make of what is going on right now. Tamara and Sin Callahan just stopped cold right in the middle of this match, and now Callahan just jumped off of the apron and is making her way out of the ringside area. Tamara on the follow here, and what the hell is going on here? They just went completely blank, and now all of a sudden they're standing outside of the ring. And what the hell just happened? They just disappeared. Callahan and Tamara just vanished out of thin air.
From here on out, you can call this the Empire. Cause that's what we are. The Duchess and the Queen Pin, wrestling royalty, sitting on platinum thrones, iced out from head to toe. Nobody cares about Lenox. When they talk about us, it's gonna be $1 million blockbuster. She'll be lucky to get a Lifetime movie about her lame ass. And Talena, she need to go somewhere with that warrior queen mess. Back to Wakanda or something. Because these thrones are already taken, sis. And we ain't going nowhere. Tonight, we tag out and beat y'all asses. But don't worry. We'll save just enough for you to crawl into your championship matches and finish the job there. And then, it'll be thank you next. Bye. I don't think much else needs to be said. Do you?
As we try to process what just happened a few moments ago, XWA Girlfight gets back on the air with some singles action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Approaching the ring from Belfast, Ireland, this is Kyra,
The Belfast bombshell Kyra Braden has been tearing it up on the XWA Live World Tour, as well as over in Purity Strong Style Wrestling in the UK. But she draws quite the challenge here tonight on Girlfight in one of the biggest, strongest competitors on the Diamond Division roster.
And her opponent, being accompanied to the ring by Ivana Zemanova from St. Petersburg, Russia. This is Natasiya.
Okay, I had no idea Natasiya had any association whatsoever. But accompanying her here is Ivana Zemanova, who is the representative of world-renowned grappler Alexei the Ram Baranov. Apparently, she has decided to make her presence known here in the XWA Diamond Division as well. But for what reason has she associated herself with Natasiya? Then again, hold up. They do look kind of familiar, don't they? Wait a second. You're not... Wait, hold up. Could they be... Okay. I've got to figure this one out here. The referee just called for the bell. This match just begins and Natasiya asserts herself, as she usually does. One of the most aggressive competitors of either gender in the entire Extraordinary Wrestling Association. Dropping the knee right into the spine. And Natasiya now, putting in some reps here, I guess. Couple of squats as she holds up Braden for that vertical suplex. And Kyra Braden feeling the impact on that slam as Natasiya is just all over her. Oh, another stiff lariat, this time in the corner. And Natasiya showing the grappling skills of her own here. Now just cranking on the neck of Braden, trying to rip her head off. Natasiya showing off some power yet again. Bench press on the lung blower, goes for the cover. And only a 2 count. Braden gets the kick out. And it looks like Kyra Braden finally showing some signs of life here in this early portion of the contest. Lefts and rights. Oh, stiff chop right there by Kyra Braden. And the Belfast bombshell showing that she can scrap with the best of them. That Irish blood loves to fight. And she is showing that to this XWA crowd here. The XWA universe has taken a liking to Kyra Braden. As I said before, she has definitely made a name for herself on the Live World Tour, taking on all comers. And she is certainly making her statement here against the massive Natasiya. Oh, Natasiya with the counter, and oh my goodness, the power. She just hurled Braden clean across the ring, follows up with a clothesline. And Natasiya once again throwing Braden like a sack of potatoes clean out of the ring. And wait a second. Now Ivana asserting herself, interjecting into this contest. Swinging neckbreaker on Braden outside of the ring and a knee right to the small of the back. She just couldn't help it. She just had to take her shots. And now throws Braden back into the ring. Out of the frying pan and into the fire. Natasiya once again just absolutely manhandling Kyra Braden. Or should I say woman handling? The Belfast bombshell is pretty much in a 2-on-1 situation here. In between the proverbial rock and hard place. And somehow has to find a way to fight her way out of this predicament. And certainly on a good path right there with a timely counter. Following up with the hangman drop and a front drop kick. Braden now swinging neck breaker. And Kyra Braden up on top, going for some high risk and high reward on the Savage Elbow. But only a count of 2. Words to the referee on the count, but he is on the call. Kyra Braden with Natasiya in unbridled territory on the top turnbuckle. Braden going for the high impact offense. And a gargantuan superplex to Natasiya. Center of the ring, hooks the leg again. And only another 2 count, but what a maneuver. Natasiya, counter shot, Irish whipping, oh gosh. Hits the Russian roulette out of nowhere. And Natasiya follows up with a second rope splash. And again, demonstrating that power. And now Kyra breaking a bad spot here as Natasiya applies the camel clutch. Meanwhile, Ivana Semenova looking on and enjoying what it is that she sees from her, I guess, client. You know, the more I'm looking at these two, the more I see some distinctive physiological similarities, if you know what I mean. Braden, though, fighting out of the camel clutch, using her quickness to slip out of the hold, and now follows up with another back suplex. And Kyra Braden getting this crowd behind her. They've always been firmly behind her. But she is feeding off of their momentum. Delivers the pile driver. And now the Belfast bombshell looking to follow up here. Signature offense all the way. Drop kick in the corner. All the way to the opposite corner and back again with another. Double trouble for Natasiya. And now Braden up to the top turnbuckle. But look at Semenova getting involved again. She went onto the apron and tossed Braden off of the top rope. And now we see Natasiya taking advantage of the situation with a giant swing. And things just went from bad to worse for Kyra Braden. Natasiya hurls her over again. Just overwhelming power. Another Russian roulette by Natasiya. And this could be the beginning of the end for Kyra Braden here tonight. As Natasiya sets up and delivers the St. Petersburg Massacre.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by pinfall, Natasiya.
Well, give the assist to Ivana Semenova for that victory. Kyra Braden could have just as easily won this, but it was not to be. And wait a second. Now Semenova getting into the ring and now getting involved into this. Well, the match is over, but that is not stopping her from getting physical with Kyra Braden. Fireman's carry, powerbombing. And now what she's barking orders to Natasiya, who is following suit, about to deliver another St. Petersburg Massacre, it looks like. And vicious attack after this match. And wait a second. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Michaela Nystrom getting involved here. Running into the aid of Kyra Braden. She and Natasiya have had back and forth over the past several weeks. And it looks like she's making a stand here. But at the same time, so is Natasiya and Ivana. And this situation is taking a whole new level of escalation. Oh, they are definitely not done. That is for sure. But coming up next on XWA Girlfight, what a one-on-one contest we have got for you tonight. It's a dream match between two of the best in the world, as KIMIKO Kobayashi goes one-on-one with the Lioness, the Queen of Sport, Aurora Cellini. That match comes up next.
Hello, Your Highness. Is that right? I've never met royalty before. I have many titles, but those who stand by me in battle can call me Queen Talena. What do you want? I just wanted to strategize on this match we have tonight. Make sure we're on the same page. A young mother and a warrior out of practice wants to talk strategy with the warrior queen? Here is your strategy, Leroux. Show no mercy. Our opponents are treacherous hyenas who will do whatever it takes to win. If you are not willing to do the same, you will fail. And I will just as soon destroy you myself before I allow you to cause my failure in battle. Is that understood? Yeah. Good. Follow my lead. Do not show weakness, and we will prevail. Now go. That went well, I think.
We are back with more XWA Girlfight, and this crowd, the XWA-niverse, is eagerly anticipating this next contest, and quite frankly, so am I. These are two of the best in the game today, going at it for the very first time in their careers. And entering the arena, a woman who is looking to open the next chapter in hers.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Approaching the ring from Portland, Oregon, this is KIMIKO.
As XWA Pearl Champion Kimiko Kobayashi served as the longest reigning singles champion in the history of the company, and only a few weeks ago finally put the exclamation point in a long, hard, emotionally driven rivalry against a woman who was once her best friend in Alexia Leone. And now she looks forward to bigger and better things, particularly potential championship contendership, as in the Diamond Championship. And a win against this woman is certainly going to make a huge statement to that end. But it isn't gonna be easy, folks.
And her opponent, representing Lion's Pride, from Florence, Italy, she is the Lioness, Aurora Cellini.
The Lioness, also known as the Queen of Sports, the female contingent of Magnus von Schwartz's Lion's Pride, has become one of the most dominant forces in women's professional wrestling today. And it's only a matter of time before she gets her chance at the Diamond Championship. But right now, it's all about establishing your place in the pecking order, so to speak. And that's exactly what both of these women will be looking to do in this contest. As we begin with a tie-up here, over on the headlock takedown is KIMIKO out grappling the grappler Cellini. Now tying up in the corner. Referee calling for a break. And they break clean there. Another tie-up. A war of attrition, so to speak. In this opening portion of the contest. Another clean break there. And a counter on a kick attempt by Cellini. KIMIKO into a single leg Boston Crab. Fought out immediately by Cellini. Tried to go for another kick and another counter by... Wait a second, just like that. Cellini with a small package. And that was sudden. The same could be said for that snap German suplex. Signature Lion's Pride offense there by the Lioness. You cannot take your foot off the gas when you're in the ring against Aurora Cellini. Beautiful cravat suplex there. And Cellini now displaying her mat wrestling technique. Mat wrestling superiority on the gator roll there. Irish whip now. The Lioness leapfrogs. And then swings around KIMIKO with another German suplex. But look at KIMIKO countering with a Hurricane Rana. Cellini counters by sweeping the leg. And now Cellini again with a suplex. Oh, she's got the wrist clutch. The trifecta is on the way. Triple combination suplex by the Lioness. Stiff lariat there by Cellini, and again back to the mat wrestling. Waist lock there by Cellini, but quickly countering. Trying to gain some kind of momentum is KIMIKO, but Aurora Cellini is just not having any of it. The Lioness on the attack, but KIMIKO with an arm drag takedown counter. Oh, beautiful uppercut now. Tosses Cellini outside of the ring, and oh my goodness, are you kidding me? KIMIKO completely cleared the top rope of that plancha. Amazing athleticism by the former Pearl champion. Now going top rope. And a beautiful modified moonsault. Hooks the leg, but only a 1 count. Wow. The intestinal fortitude of the Lioness on display here. And once again, swinging to the back of the waist is Aurora Cellini, and she delivers another trifecta suplex combination. How many suplexes has that been in this match already? Covered by Cellini. 2 count only. What a match this has been so far. Everything I expected from these two, and then some. KIMIKO now with Cellini on the ropes. Going for the boxing combo. Counter there, and oh my goodness. Signature Lion's Pride taking a page out of her coach's playbook on that stiff, vicious headbutt. And once again, back to the basics. Lion's Pride 101. Combination holds, joint manipulation, and just torquing at every portion of the body. Counter there by Cellini. And a reverse DDT. Cutting KIMIKO off at the pass and looking for the Lioness lock here. Aurora trying to finish this match, but quickly, just like that, KIMIKO escapes the hold. And now, KIMIKO trying to slow down the pace of this match. Oh, no score on the drop kick, and immediately, Cellini taking advantage of the situation, up for the power bomb, but no, Instead, in a fireman's carry and converts it into a snake eyes. Headbutt to the small of the back by the lioness. And she thinks that's enough for a pinfall, but only gets a 1 count. Kick countered by KIMIKO with a stiff Western-style lariat. Shades of the great Stan Hansen. Trying for the belly-to-belly suplex, but nobody in the game does suplexes better than the lioness. The Queen of Sports again with another combo. Wow. Trying to go for another headbutt. KIMIKO on the counter. Oh, beautiful running Frankensteiner, and Cellini has to step out to regroup. Maybe that paid off. Fireman's carry counter. And another suplex. Single arm Northern Lights variant. And another display of power here from a fireman's carry into a powerbomb outside of the ring. Unbelievable. KIMIKO with another arm drag counter. Oh, and a knee right to the face. Using her athleticism to her advantage here. And drops Cellini with the detention. Looking for the finish, but no. Forearm counter by Aurora Cellini. Tried to run in for another headbutt, but KIMIKO counters with a suplex of her own, belly to belly. If at first you don't succeed, try again though. Cellini scores the second attempt on the headbutt, and once again, slowing the pace down and working over the joints of KIMIKO Kobayashi. Cellini again will try for another lioness lock, but for a second time, KIMIKO quickly escapes the clutches of the Queen of Sport. Counter there from the corner into a clothesline. Cellini goes for the cover, only gets 2. Oh, and KIMIKO fired up right now. Scores the second attempt on the drop kick. Goes for a cover herself. Only a count of 1. Stiff drop kick, but not enough for a 3. KIMIKO for a second time takes the lioness to detention. Another pinfall attempt. 2 count only. And KIMIKO in complete disbelief, but looking to put the exclamation point here. And it looks like she's got him hoisted up and drops Cellini with the iron hammer. But wait a second. Is that... what the hell? Ladies and gentlemen, that is Blaze Sauvagesse. She just came out from the crowd, it would seem. The referee has just thrown this match out, and rightfully so. We were just witnessing a 5-star caliber match, and it just got ruined by Blaze. Delivering the TNT on KIMIKO, tossing her out of the ring. We have not seen this woman in an XWA ring, or anywhere for that matter, in almost 2 years. And what a way to make a return. She's calling somebody out from backstage, and Cellini now trying to fight her way out of this predicament after a hard-fought match, and the numbers have just overwhelmed her. Blaze and these 2 other associates laying the beat down on the lioness. This show has just gotten completely out of control, and we're not done yet. Coming up next is our main event of the evening, as made by the new general manager, Callisto Dark. It will be the team of Lenox, Leroux and the Warrior Queen Talena facing off against the Empire, Purity Women's Champion Tiffany Queensberry, and the XWA Diamond Champion Isis Diamante. XWA GIRLFIGHT is back once again, and we thank each and every one of you for making the time to join us for this action. You of course could be anywhere right now, but you've chosen to be here, and tonight's main event is sure to make your troubles worthwhile, as if this entire evening hasn't already done that. But coming up next, the main event, as ordered by the new general manager of GIRLFIGHT, Callisto Dark. It will be a contest of challengers versus champions.
The following contest is our main event of the evening. This tag team match is scheduled for one fall. Approaching the ring from the sovereign nation of Sodiaye, this is the Warrior Queen, Talena.
Named the #1 contender for the Purity Women's Championship, as a result of being on the losing end of the final match in the inaugural tournament to crown the title, currently held by the Duchess. As Callisto Dark stated earlier, this here is going to be a tune-up match between those two and their partners, as we have no set schedule yet for when the Purity Women's Championship is going to be contested. Different story for the Diamond title, however.
And her tag team partner from New Orleans, Louisiana, this is Lenox.
Officially named the #1 contender for the XWA Diamond Championship here tonight by the new general manager of the GIRLFIGHT brand, Callisto Dark. This woman is now confirmed to be facing off against the current champion Isis Diamante at XWA Insurrection. A woman who, by the way, she broke into this business with as a tag team known as the Diamond Dogs. Seems like a complete lifetime away from where we stand here tonight, where once trusted allies are now bitter enemies. Not like we haven't seen that before.
And their opponents from London, England, she is the Purity Women's Champion, Tiffany Queensberry, and her partner from the Bronx, New York, the XWA Diamond Champion, Isis Diamante, the Empire.
Earlier tonight, these two women officially declared themselves once under the wing of former XWA Diamond Champion Chanel Valencia. They are very much now on their own and doing their own thing, and currently in possession of 2 of the 3 top prizes in women's call wrestling. But it ain't about singles competition here tonight. We've got more tag team action here in our main event of the evening. And these 2 women will at some point compete for the Purity Women's Championship. But at the present moment, Talena Nkrumah, a complete house of fire, is absolutely incensed at the fact that Queensberry is the inaugural Purity Women's Champion. In the finals of that particular match of that tournament, Talena was clearly in command, if not for outside interference that affected the outcome of that match and netted Queensberry the very first awarding of the Purity Women's Championship. And that has been the catalyst of their feud that has gone on for several months. And this back and forth competition we're seeing here is a testament to that. Paramount to the bitter rivalry between these two women. Queensberry with a falling tombstone pile driver goes for the cover. 2 count only. It is going to take a whole lot more to subdue the Warrior Queen. Arguably one of the strongest athletes in the Diamond Division. She might very well be the best pure athlete across both genders in the entire world. And you're gonna see right now why that is. Beautiful. And it looks like Talena is about to make a tag. In comes Lenox Leroux, the pride of the Big Easy. And wow, look at this. Series of chops and right hands follows with a vicious knee right to the face of Queensberry. And you talk about a woman who has stepped up her game since returning to active competition. The Diamond Champion knows all too well what she is capable of, as stated before, having scored a non-title pinfall against Isis Diamante earlier this year. But just like that, off of a quick counter, the technically sound, fundamentally savvy Duchess regains the upper hand and tags in the Diamond Champion. Double arm drag takedown, and Diamante with a handful of hair will look now to take advantage of the momentum shift in favor of her team, the Empire. Just absolute disrespect by the champion on her former best friend here. And now it looks as if Isis Diamante is taking Lenox Leroux downtown. And that is not a pleasant trip. Hooks the leg. 2 count only. Diamante in control though. Oh, follows up with a beautiful Northern Lights suplex with a bridge. Shoulder up by Leroux, however. An impressive maneuver though. Oh gosh. Diamante setting up for the diamond cutter, but no. Lenox Leroux had that one scouted. And counters with a double leg shoot takedown. Oh, have a look at that modified suplex. Leroux now tagging Talena back in, and oh my, what do they got planned here? Oh, wow! Unbelievable display of power. But what more can you expect from the Warrior Queen? Establishing dominance as very few women in this business can. The power, the speed, the athleticism, just an ungodly combination. Oh, and Talena takes out some frustration there of the Duchess. And now what's she gonna do? Oh, she's gonna, well, okay. Oh, hangs the Diamond Champion out to dry again, and this time drills her into the mat with a brain buster. Only a 2 count though. But all of this blunt force trauma being administered by the Warrior Queen has got to be taking their effects. She is paying dividends right now on Isis Diamante. The Warrior Queen is taking it to the Queen pin. And now, a tag to Lenox, Leroux, and what are they going to do here? Oh my goodness. Tag team combination, but to no avail. Diamante is still in it, but she is taking a beating right now. She is in desperate need of a tag. And wait a second, here we go. Leroux outside of the ring on the apron. What's she doing here? Wow. A modified figure 4-arm triangle. And then follows up with a boot right to the jaw. Incredible technique by Lenox, Leroux, and what she got planned on the follow. Now taking a page out of Talena's book with a springboard moonsault off the top rope outside of the ring. Incredible athleticism on display by Lenox, Leroux as well. Oh, and a springboard splash back into the ring. Diamante has been taking some serious punishment to the torso and back area these past few minutes. Now have a look at this. On the top rope counter shot to the kidneys by the Queen pin. And the impact has Leroux glazed over. Enough time for Diamante to get back into this contest with a meteor from the second rope. Swinging neckbreaker now by the Diamond Champion. And what she got planned here. Taking Leroux downtown for a second time. Another pinfall attempt here. And Talena breaks it up. Isis Diamante looking for some high impact offense and scores with a top rope Frankensteiner. Serious impact there, but showing off to the crowd just gave Lenox, Leroux the opening to tag Talena back in. Diamante did not look intimidated by the Warrior Queen, but she probably should be. Combination there. And oh god. Signature Talena with a suicide spear. Are you kidding me? Talena has been in complete control the past few moments. She is an absolute beast. And Kruma goes for the cover. 2 count only. Diamante with the shoulder up. Talena immediately attempting a follow-up here, but Isis manages to slip out of a triangle hold and counters with a stiff and impressive snap kick right to the temple of Talena. And now Diamante following up with a drive-by kick. Same spot. It looks like they have finally slowed down the Savage Beast. As Diamante tags Queensberry back into this match. Follows up with a beautiful back elbow from the second rope. And the Duchess might be looking for the knee juggler here, and she connects. Tiffany Queensberry with the powerbomb, Tiger Driver style, center of the ring. But Lenox, Leroux breaks it up, and have a look at Diamante asserting herself against the challenger for the Diamond title. And meanwhile, Queensberry connects to the coat of arms, but again a near fall. The intestinal fortitude of Talena Nkrumah might just be too much here. Queensberry's gonna have to pull something big out of the hat here. Ducks under, but no, side step by Talena. And she fires back with a stiff, flying clothesline, and now what's she gonna do? The Warrior Queen with bad intentions. Sunset flip powerbomb from the apron to the floor. Incredible impact. And now Talena Nkrumah. The beast is unleashed as she pounces on the Duchess. Tag made to Isis Diamante. Flying head scissor. The momentum has shifted back into the favor of the team of challengers as Leroux delivers the leaping lash. She is on fire right now and might be looking to finish this off. Lenox Leroux delivers the SOS on Tiffany Queensberry and scores the pinfall victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners by pinfall, the two of Talena and Lenox.
An impressive display as these two ladies have shown that they are prepared to go after their respective world championships with everything they've got. And with that said, we're out of time. Thank you all once again for joining us for this episode of XWA Girlfight on behalf of the entire Extraordinary Wrestling Association. This is 3X signing off. We will see you at XWA Insurrection. Match card coming soon.